Boom. Alright, we're recording. Hey guys, we're back with the second session, or second episode, I guess, of Pillars of Eternity, PoE. This is your boy, protagonist JY, and I'm accompanied by...
Antagonist Kim.
Okay, so let's get to it. So I think last where we left off, which was last night, pretty much, I think everyone just died except for these two. And it sums it up. We created a character.
By the Beowulf.
Yeah, we created
Spirit.
a character and then watched everyone die. So, pretty cool. I got my little piggy, my little spectral piggy. What if the Baywick was just him farting? That's terrible. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure. Let me see my map. I think I just hit M. Boom! Yes, again. Alright, so these are the boundaries that we can work with. I feel like if we're in a cave or a dungeon, it makes sense to explore the whole thing. So, okay, let's see what this is. Alright.
Sure.
Well, we should definitely stealth
never
wherever
know I'm
possible.
here. Sure.
Okay. Oh,
That should be far enough. But what now?
let's find
We look
out.
for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Okay, so... Well, that's a stupid question. They're all dead. I mean, yeah, she never seemed like she cared in the first place. I don't know. I'm thinking who it... Well, I guess it'd probably be the Beowulf. That's what they were talking about and everyone's scared about. Maybe we ask what happened out there? Valiska shakes her head. Beardstum. Of a kind. They only get in Ur-Gfath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Gfath word is Beowulf. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? What? That doesn't make any sense. Right? Like, why would the gods have these things that steal souls unless it's like some energy farm? Alright, well, I guess let's get going. Odin takes a step forward and his knee buckles, and before anyone can catch him, he stumbles to the ground, his cheek striking the time-worn cobbles. Verbiage. On unsteady legs, he claws his way up the wall and back to his feet, but his stance is shaky, like a sailor walking on land after a time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
Ooh, we got camping supplies. So I think the thought process is, we'll, place that played a tiny bit to test.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathens were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
Okay, so like right off the bat, he's wounded. So him not being able to patch himself up and continue going is just going to make him a liability. That's all it's going to be. Her thought process is, we got to leave before the looters get here. The problem is, those guys weren't looters. They were literally murderers. And why would they assume we survived?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they were everyone died, right? So they weren't trying to loot people. Otherwise, they were just trying to kill people. For some weird religious reason, they were like, we're going to murder everyone who trespasses and move on. So,
Well, the ruins are definitely important to them.
yeah, but like, how would they even, would they even be in here in the first place? Would they even know we're here? Because clearly it doesn't look like there's a lot of foot traffic, you know what I mean? And there was just a huge storm. So if we hide ourselves away and keep watch, I don't see why we can't take a rest. Like, I get what she's saying, because she's like, it's better to move than to stay, which makes sense. But when you have people who are injured, you're potentially kind of pretty much saying, hey, we're gonna drop all the dead weight, which is fine. You know, I'm not hating on her for that. But it doesn't seem like a smart move when there's only like 3 of us, you know? Yeah, we gotta take the risk and let him rest. We need all 3 of us at full strength. That makes sense to me.
This will be the end of us. No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's go set up camp.
Yeah?
Let's do it.
I think they said to the left, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
Is there anything in there?
So I feel like,
You search the boxes and things.
okay, so now here's signs that someone else has been here, right? The question is, how long ago have they been here for, right? These are magical fires, so they're like always lit, I guess. But if we take turns watching, I don't see why someone can't hide right here and watch, and then we just take refuge like right here. So when you walk in, you don't see them automatically. Well, let's see what we got going on. I'm just gonna take all for now, because
We got some kind of torch or something, which is nice.
I don't see why I wouldn't.
The barrel? No?
Nope, I think that's
Okay.
it here.
We'll
So
set up camp, right?
I think I click this.
Yes.
Camp. Camping allows your party members to restore lost health and receive a camping bonus. Camping will consume a camping supply. Okay, camping supplies do 6. Can I change?
No, I think that's the only option you can pick.
Okay. Rest. Okay. Hayden stretches as he wakes, gingerly probing the gash across his stomach. The flesh has begun to knit together. Awesome.
By the gods, that's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out.
He sits up quick and looks around the chamber. She really did leave us. She won't go far unless... He crawls to his knees and begins rummaging through the equipment with mounting desperation. Oh. Wow. Wow. See, this right here kind of tells me that we made the right decision, because we voted on it and said, look, man, we think this is smarter. And she had 2 choices. She could leave on her own, but instead she decided to stay with us till we both fell asleep, probably said we'll take watch, and then proceed to rob us of a valuable commodity and then run off on her own. Like, what the hell?
We'll have to see if she's further in the cave or not.
I don't know, man. That's some dirty yeah, if she's further in the cave, I am killing her. Like 120%.
Damn her. She took all our water.
This wouldn't be benevolent for me. My thought process would be, I hope she made it out of here, but not for benevolent reasons.
I would go either number 1 or number 2. Unless you want to go, like, cruel route. I wasn't sure how far you wanted to go. But it seems like you've been picking more, like, rational or just a regular option.
Well, I mean, side note. I mean, you guys watching through your TVs or phones at home can't tell, because the way we have it set up, it's capturing the actual game, not the screen. But I think I need to update or do something, because it's like, it's doing a little line here and it's doing a little thing here, and I think my monitor for some reason is just being funny. But luckily, it doesn't show it on the video game itself, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
But I'll have to remember that for next time to take a peek at that. Also, I think part of it too is you're playing this old game on 1440p. Like I'm streaming it or recording it to 1080p, but you know. I don't have the best PC, you know? So here's my thought process. No point in hurrying up because we could probably just reopen his wounds. We should save as much of his energy as possible. So rushing completely defeats the purpose of resting. Yeah, really nothing we can do now. Let's just go. I hope she makes it out of here. No, I'm not benevolent. My character would probably be kind of pissed off and says, man, I hope she makes it out of here so that way we can find her at a later date where she talks about how she was the only person to survive or some shit, and then we can check her, you know what I'm saying? With any luck, she'll meet the end she deserves on her own. I don't know.
Like I said, you've done
I think-
mainly rational because I think your character's kind of very like clever, intellectual in a way, you know, like they're very straightforward.
Yeah, I think our character doesn't really wish evil on people like her. I think our character would rather do payback.
Right. So I do number 2.
Yeah, our character would rather see them in the future and check them then than say, well, I hope your mom dies or something. You know what I mean? Like,
All right, let's go back.
Shazam!
Hey there.
Oh, we're not sneaking.
Easy does it.
Alright, so that's the end of that. So it looks like we get 2 options. I feel like we should probably go this way.
Under the arch. I would try there first.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here. Okay.
Just one guy.
See what happens if you approach.
I mean, they're seeing you right now. They're not
I know.
really doing anything, so they might be
I know,
okay.
let's see what happens. Just wait to see what happens. I'm not in a rush.
I think you can talk to him. He had a word bubble around him.
Oh, he does. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs showed through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zaurip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. So it's sickly, which is kind of weird. I mean, I'd probably say, hey, we're not a threat. But what's the odds that it actually knows what we sound like and understands our language?
I would raise your hands and stand still.
The creature cocks its head and approaches you. A soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Okay. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest, steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Okay. Okay, so it's not liking that. The creature cocks its head and approaches you. A soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Alright.
I would just back away. It's not.
Well, yeah, my logic is if it's not attacking us, then I don't really care.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It was the end of the
So
line. You maybe.
it doesn't even want me to. Okay, well, you know, dude, I wasn't trying to mess with you. You know, I was trying to be a cool dude. Alright, I'm just gonna attack you. I mean, look, man. Look, I don't want to do this.
Yeah?
Well, I didn't want to kill him.
I didn't realize that was the end of the cave. That section of the cave, I mean.
I mean,
Sure.
I think our character's
Oh,
general.
no, there is a space to go down there.
Be quiet.
Yeah,
Sure.
I think our character's general modus operandi is like, we're not really trying to kill people
There's someone there.
if we don't have to. It's more like, hey, we're just trying to pass through. So if you're not messing with me, I'm not messing with you.
Although we maybe could have went around.
Yeah, well, how, you know, obviously, how was I supposed to know that, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh well.
he has a bunch of stuff. Just take it all at some point. We're gonna be overweight. You know, I'm already overweight, but you know what I mean. Ooh.
A much bigger guy.
Has it seen us? No, enemy spotted. Okay, so now we know this is the bigger guy here. Let's... Do we sign ourselves up for that? Do we? This is a tough one.
I mean, you could try
I
it.
don't even know if it's a threat either.
I mean, it's red already, so it probably is. Because the little guy, he had like a word bubble, so this guy's probably an enemy.
That's true.
Like, it can't be reasoned with, you know?
Fuck it. I mean, you know, let's just try it. And then, does he have special abilities? He does.
Go
Once
for
per
it.
encounter.
Hmm?
Just do it. Alright, let's pause the game, obviously.
There you go.
Oh wow, this guy was weak. What's up?
I'll be quiet.
We're amazing.
Does he have loot? Or he's just a monster? Ooh. Secret.
Take a look at the wall. Think we could get through?
Find out. A crack runs along the wall, this wall, from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. So, let's try pushing on the wall, see what happens. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid.
Try
We'll try something else. Use
the
hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. Let's try that. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you'd expect. Sweat beads your forehead, and your muscles begin to ache. Let's try to keep going. Sweet. We did it. Also destroy their hammer and chisel. Now where are we on the map? Oh, let's just keep going.
Hey there.
They'll never know I'm here. I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Okay.
Hmm?
At least we know these ones
Show
aren't
'em
too
how-
hard.
Oh, it's done!
Bam! That was amazing.
Sure.
Alright, so this is the end here, and it goes up.
What about up to the right area?
So I think these two areas probably match, to
They
be
might.
honest. They probably meet.
Hold on, that up to that right where that little thing up there is that just a dead end or is that more?
It's not letting me click over there.
Okay. Yeah, I guess just go through.
I'll take a peek.
Sweet, we're murder hobos. Like I said, to the extent possible, you know, the goal isn't to just needlessly kill a bunch of people.
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
Okay.
Did you miss a secret wall back there? Is that why he's saying that? Well, maybe not.
No, I don't see anything. Okay, there's a spider.
Spiderling.
Spider. Can't imagine this spider's that strong.
They can be venomous though, maybe, so just be careful.
Let's see. I'll probably
Yeah?
kill it before it even gets to me.
Also, where there's one spider, there's usually more.
See? We killed it fast. See, I feel like you should
Never
always
know I'm
move
here.
stealthy.
Are you gonna walk back over that bridge? Because that's probably where the original beginning of your thing was, right? Oh, maybe not.
No,
Yeah.
probably, to be
But
honest.
there might be some connecting the bridges, though. I just double check, like some goods or anything, something, you know? Oh. Oh, well, there's what's her name.
Is that her?
Yeah, I think
Probably.
so.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
be careful. Yeah.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Poor Kalisha.
Whoa. No, no, no.
No, yeah, don't go in there. You'll have to go around, because I think you need to start on the ones that aren't activated, right? I would assume.
Hold on. Let's see how I...
Worth a look.
What about the one on the far?
What is he doing?
He's detecting the ones you can't walk on, so go over there to the...
Oh, okay, he's disarming them. Okay, cool. Well, this makes sense to do because, well...
Worth a look. Look.
Oh my god. They're gonna pause like every single time.
You just want to get to her body because you want to get your water back, right?
That, it's like free XP, you know?
Well, that's true.
Minus all the pausing. I think this is literally an XP farm right here.
Worth a look.
It has to be an XP farm.
Worth a look.
Yeah?
Booyah. Thanks.
The water skin.
Oh, got everything
Hey
I
there.
wanted. Still sneaking.
That's a nice door over there.
Alright, so this is the way we gotta go.
But
Awesome.
but if you will go back though, can you get through that
Sure.
silver door?
We can do anything with that.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
Okay, maybe we can.
Well, did you want to go that way or finish the route you were going?
Well, I mean, we know this is probably where we need to go, I would guess. So,
Some at the
That
bottom of the
roundish
columns.
symbol. I'm pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
Do you need to touch the blue to decipher, or?
I'm just trying to see if we gotta kill anything. These look like braziers.
Braziers.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's the wrong word. Alright. Other people.
Ooze monster.
Ugh.
I would get the body first, unless the monster sees you. Oh, okay, it's coming. The lesser ooze has spotted you.
Hey there.
I'm gonna let him deal with the traumas. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you got your down.
What the hell?
You're getting wrecked. Wait, did you just hurt him? Oh.
No, I did a useless action. That's what I did. I'm such an idiot.
Hey there.
Everything I do is
Never
just
know
too
I'm
late.
here. What's that muck on the wall?
Ugh. A vicious slick of something dark and tar-like runs down the wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. We got a water skin now. Let's do it. Okay, so it's a guy missing an eye socket. Wait, where did I get that gem from?
Well, you had it, I guess.
Success! And you're rewarded with another monster. Shit. Oh, once per encounter, right?
Be careful, you're low on health though.
Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. Well, no, what's my health? Oh no, I'm pretty good.
How can I help?
Uh-oh.
He's immune.
I'm gonna finally do something right. Come on.
That looks like it hurt.
There we go.
40 damage?
Nice.
That's a lot. Nice.
Sure.
Oh, what's this?
Ooh.
What is
Shiny
this?
stuff.
Minor cloak of protection, amethyst. Oh, cool.
An Adra. Oh.
There's probably certain. I mean,
Are you gonna wear the cloak
Yeah?
that you just got?
I'll be quiet.
you found a hidden object?
Is it still that thing? It's still glowing. Is there still stuff in it?
You already took it.
What about further in the wall? Hmm?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know what that is about.
I mean, it's still saying he's discovered something though.
Oh well. I guess you could check what this is about. A line symbol. And, okay, so we need to be a godlike. Whoa, 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 guys.
Never know I'm here.
Well, I guess we've already been through this part, so we can kind of run it. Right. This? Oh, again.
I'd still sneak going
Wait,
in there
hold on.
though, because that's a new area.
This new area.
I'll be quiet.
Okay, so a spider. Per usual, blinding strike. And I'm just gonna straight up murder.
How can I help?
Dunzo.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
I don't get anything for that. Wait. So
So
there's something
there's-
else here.
Yeah, but I think straight ahead there was something.
No, let's figure out some other stuff first, right?
Wait, what about that with light coming through? Or do you think that's the final?
They'll
like, that's
never
out
know
there?
I'm here.
Let's just see what this is.
Free helmet.
Hell yeah. Boom! We made it out alive. Look. Ooh. What is this? Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Good. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. Okay, so it's this guy. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you've ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature. Okay.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions. Questions that must be answered, or, at the base of the pillar now, you see a man with thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. The hell was that? You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ring in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. So we get the Zach Baggins syndrome. Zach Baggins syndrome. I'm freaking a savage. One of your characters become fatigued. Fatigue represents the physical and psychological wear and tear of demanding activity on a character. Okay, knocked out, but some okay. Also resolve fatigue. Okay, cool. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Hoden a short distance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body does not stir. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Hoden's dead.
Yeah?
Fudge.
Nice to see you too.
Take his stuff. Take.
I think you need to exit the tutorial.
Booyah. Okay, so see what we got going on here.
You have a cloak and a helmet. Do you want to put it on for extra protection or no?
Okay, so this thing, who knows what the hell that's about? And these guys are all dead. I love ritual sacrifice. Oh man. Okay, so yeah, we gotta figure this out. Let's go to the character.
Just double check, because you have some stuff you could use.
How do I level up? It says I'm over my experience threshold.
Exit maybe? Let's look at other things. What's the pen and quill down there?
Inventory. Alright, so let's see what I got. So it's just the wolf hide. Hunting bow. Right, I pretty much have equipped.
Is the crossbow better?
I think I'm a bow guy. I don't think I have the ability to use a crossbow.
Oh, what about the armor? Can you apply one of those?
Um,
What about the one above it? That was also armor, right?
I don't. So light armor is probably what I'd want to do, I would imagine. Because I'm wearing light armor.
Well,
I'm
yeah, you
assuming
could do
light
that
armor is
one.
probably preferred.
I would do that one. Put it on.
Okay.
And then you had a cloak, right?
Where is it at?
Scroll down.
I thought I had a cloak.
So did you never pick it up?
I did. But it says I don't have it.
Is it back in the cave?
Well, I'm not going to worry about it. It's too late now. Oh, you can hear the whispering. Maybe it's journal? Oh, this is so embarrassing. How do I actually level up? Oh! D. Plus sign. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Unused points will carry to the next level. Points left. I have 6. Okay, well, where am I strong? Mechanics and stealth.
I feel like you
So
should...
Cypher and Drifter make me... So I feel like stealth is probably going to be my way to go. Because I really don't want to be seen too much.
Yeah, but also
'Cause I'm a
think,
drifter?
but also think about sometimes you need like an athletics check just to like make jumps or do something. So at least put one in athletics, right? You know what I mean? Like there's always like that one where it's like, oh, you miss like the check because you're don't have enough athletics or enough of something else, you know? I'm not. I mean, I'm not sure if this is the same as like other games would be, but
Let's do... I think stealth's important.
they had one in lore, so give yourself lore. That's important to your character if it already had one in it. Mechanics was important, so put like 2 in that, and then put 1 in survival or something. I don't know.
I'll get the free 1 point, right? Survival just gives me camping bonuses, but I'm not really gonna do that. I'm not worried about that.
Well, you might need to camp at some point, though.
Get the free 1 point and everything, right? That they give us. I guess I'll get the free 1 point. This is just the cheap 1 point. Kind of gives me damage reduction. Okay. So I'll take less damage. I mean, it's not... I'm not trying to get hit, you know what I mean? So maybe I'll hold off on that because I got the 2. Thing is, a Cypher, I get lore. And they give me stealth. I think I already got 3 on mechanics.
So on lore for 3?
Yeah. I think I just did this just to kind of have something.
Like I said, I think you should, because sometimes you get to some place and you can't do it because your grip isn't strong enough or something stupid like that, you know? I promise, just keep it.
I don't know, but I'm saying, should I do one more, or is that
Oh.
stupid?
Nah, if you want, you can always get it next time. I would put it in lore or mechanics or something.
Mechanics for traps, but I feel like a rogue would already kind of take care of that. Whereas lore
Put it in lore.
probably
Then.
be more my spring, my swing, so to speak. Hey. Oh, what is this? Are you level 2? Or just stuck to
No, I
level
think you
1?
just pick a new one.
Wait, what?
You get corrosive
Creates a
damage.
toxic physical manifestation of the mutual apathy or mutual antipathy between the cipher and the enemy target. Enemies caught in the path between the two will suffer corrosive damage. So is it like a field
It
where I
might
can
be.
just select somebody and everyone in the line just takes a hit? That could be really cool depending on how you use it.
Yeah.
Imparts a bedeviling secret to an enemy that causes its legions to bend, charming them for a duration. Focus, range, interrupt, average effects. Throw target charm for 14 seconds. So, I feel like if the time was longer,
Which it could be down the road. It could improve, I guess. But I don't know if that's a thing.
sales the target's grasp on reality, frightening and confusing them. Eye strike. Shocks individual receptors, dazzling and blinding them, as well as blinding nearby targets.
So it's kind of like what Hodin had.
Yeah, but if they're in like a little cluster, it depends on how close I am, you know? I could. So this one seems kind of cool. This seems like a beam, like a tether beam.
Well, I think it's going to be like a wall. It's just like something between you and your enemy. And if they go through it, they go through it.
Well,
Versus the Whisper one, you pretty much, you're going to like, you know, spell them. And they are like, oh, I should help you instead, right?
which is cool, but it's only 14 seconds. So it's like, I guess that's decent for a little bit. But
I'd go with the the field.
antipathetic field.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way to go.
Go for it.
Oh, wait. Ooh, talents.
You can pick one. Obviously, the one with the brain, though, is going to help you most, because that's your thing, right? When you go up.
It says class.
I know, but I think those are associated with you.
The Cypher Soul Whip bites deeper, granting a bonus to damage. Modify Soul Whip. Plus 20% melee damage, plus 20% range damage.
That's pretty
So
good.
Soul Whip is passive. Focus below maximum. Effects. Okay, so this is kind of cool.
It would help you.
Invokes a retaliatory strike, stunning an enemy whenever they target the Cypher's will defense. Okay. Enhances the draining power of the Cypher's Soul Whip, regenerating focus more quickly. Okay, so you get more. You get more focus. You do more damage. Okay, greater focus. The Cypher has an increased maximum focus, grants greater focus. Okay, so
So it's almost like a buff, pretty much. So like you do that,
Yeah.
you get more focus to use, right?
I don't really care about that. What is this? The character has stunned themselves to the natural world or attune themselves.
Like I said, some of these other ones are like for the other classes. So I would just pick one that's associated with yourself. It's
Yeah, I think all the
easiest.
brains, you like you said, make the sense. This is tough. There's offensive, defensive. Utility. What does this do? So I guess here's a question. Like, what's our max focus? I don't know. This, I'm not as intense about the psychic backlash, but do I want faster focus so I can do more spells, or do I want greater maximum focus? Maybe we do greater maximum focus.
Okay.
You know, or I'm sorry, greater focus. So we get more focus.
So you mean the draining whip?
Yeah, and then we'll see where that gets us, and then maybe we go greater focus and then biting whip.
That makes sense.
Boom. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Bam, we did it.
All right, let's keep it going.
I'll take a peek.
What is that to the left?
I don't know. Oh, good eye.
Some kind of mushroom. Ooh.
Okay. Just gonna.
Ooh, there's a herb right there.
Just gonna ignore that. Isn't that right, little spectral piggy? I feel like being a drifter, he would know herbs. Oh. Oh, this is cool. It's the, whatchamacallit? Ooh, gross. Do I have to go through it?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Although if you go backwards though, like over there to your left where that really dark hovel is that like a thing you can go into? Like behind the bush right there? Or is that just whatever? Oh, okay.
I don't know. Let's go this way. Let's just run over there.
Easy does it.
Can you go up by the rotating thingy?
Yeah, we're just scouting the surroundings. Getting all the herbies. This massive structure is formed of stone, adra, and copper and covered in strange lifts. The air around it vibrates with unusual energy. Okay, so how about I don't mess with the scary thing? Keep moving on. It's
I think you're good. I think you just need to do the compass rose thing, right?
save. Where's the auto? So there's this.
You're that third one up, yeah.
Save here. Supposed to be safe. So what? It's only been like 48 minutes. We can do a little bit more, I think. Okay, so this is where we're at.
So the Veil Wood.
And this is Gilded Vale. And then that's the bridge. So we have to go to Valewood. But yeah, I don't really have a choice.
How about we take a break?
Alright, so find a place and rest, right?
I think first and foremost,
Oh, there's a body.
I think the goal is you're right. I think the goal is to find a place to rest. Or get to Gilded Vale. I think that's like that makes the most sense. Because how's that? What the hell? Huh. Oh wow, where's the map telling me? Oh. I think I have to go this way. Right?
Well,
Yeah,
but there's
gotta
other,
be the
but I
only
think
it.
there's other stuff over to the right, though, isn't there?
We can always come back and explore this place later. I think the main thought process of the character is like, okay, I went from having a bunch of people with me to it just being me. So maybe maybe I find a way to civilization rather than make a lot of attempts to like have a real fight with anything. Also, I feel like you just like you just like watched a bunch of people die repeatedly. You know what I mean? So I think the goal would kind of be civilization 120%. And normally people would think, oh, explore, but if you're in this guy's shoes, right? Your goal is to get home. Or get, not home, but get to some form of normal civilization because you're tired and you're probably terrified. Okay, where the hell?
There's someone down there.
I don't know. Hopefully a friend. Looks like we can talk to him.
Hello.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up at you as you approach. His expression tense and drawn. Greetings, he says, a little breathless. On your way south, is it? He wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. Our caravan was attacked. I've been trying to get to the Gilded Vale. Keep your noise. I would say if he looks like he's really nervous and hurried, he already told me that you best get out the woods. And I'm not looking to, figure this out. I think our game plan's kind of like, I'm only passing through and mean to reach Gilded Vale, right? You're headed the right way, shouldn't be too much further, and there's no missing it if you keep the road. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here, me and a friend of mine. We came out here to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great, monstrous thing. And apparently, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, this force already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Boom. Yeah, totally understand it. Looks like we're on the right track, guys.
You're not gonna... Oh.
Do what?
Well, back there was a body. Are you gonna go look or no?
There was a bear. So, like, at this point, I think if we had... I think the character's default is kind of like... I just narrowly escaped death multiple times.
I know that, but I didn't see a bear by the body, though.
Yeah, but why would you risk it?
Loot the body?
Well, yeah. So, like, if we're thinking from the player, yeah, let's go get the bear. Screw it, we can sneak around. But if we were trying to like role play, I feel like we gotta be true to what the character would probably do, which is try to get a freaking bed to sleep in because you're getting taken. Once he has a bed to sleep in and he kind of gets his bearings straight, then he can go look at stuff.
We got time to catch our breath.
Oh, see that? Boom.
Yeah, but I think your guy's getting tired, though.
Well, yeah, that's why he's like, well, I'm so close, let's just go home. I'm not going to go screwing around and exploring. Because there's no benefit to that. Because I've almost died multiple times because of it. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, great. Really, our character's really having a great day.
Yeah.
From one death to the next.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glanced at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. So at this point, I think our character Sen is kind of like, I almost got killed by bandit-type people. Crazy bandit people. Then I had to survive a death cave. And then I survived a death artifact with some ritual sacrifice. And now I finally made it to the town we were trying to get to in the first place. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm greeted by a tree with no leaves on it, but a bunch of people tied up and hanging.
Yeah.
Our
that's pretty
character's
much
not having a great time. I think at this point he's kind of like, everyone around me is a freaking psychopath.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be extremely cautious, because any town where hanging a bunch of people from a tree like this is okay, probably not a great town you want to be in. Especially when he's talking about, oh, new people, there are vacancies. Yeah, I'm about to bust ass. I'm out of here. It's my character's, I think, thought process. I'm gonna rest, keep vigilant, and bounce, because I'm not looking to screw around in this place. It's probably what he's thinking right now. Yeah. I might consider your lord's offer.
Nonsense. Gilded Vale is a perfectly suitable village for those who respect the Lord's decrees. Besides, you won't find a better offer anywhere else in the Deerwood these days, and you look as if you could use a fresh start. Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
What the hell? What are you
An
talking about?
infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly toward the deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir.
Oh,
In the
okay.
meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Oops. Alright. Okay, at this point now. So now, not only we find out they're murdering people, now we find out the children are being born without souls. And the Lord is about to have a kid, which, if I'm going to put two and two together, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord had a kid without a soul, which probably would turn him into a psychopath or insinuate a coup, because if these people are hung because they gave birth to a soulless child, then that's not a good sign. So it's kind of like that, not to get political, but it's like when you raise a mob to attack people, and then you fit the parameters of what the mob would attack, don't be surprised when they attack you. And it kind of seems like that's what's happening here a little bit. And I feel like Sin would start to recognize that.
I would just go down the line. It doesn't look like it gives you a chance to be like, okay, I'll go to the inn now.
I wouldn't want to talk about this because I don't even want to let people know that I saw this.
Yeah.
I would probably say, hey, Hollowborn, Wayne's Legacy, what the hell? I forget you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls, which I don't even know what that looks like. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are disease. Some say they are punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows. But they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Wayne's Legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. Okay. Lord Roderick's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. Oof. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understands our rules.
I just do the top one.
Yeah, I do the top one. I think the top one's the safest option.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Oh, God. So they're killing the doctors. Oh, great.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Okay, bye.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed.
Oh, shit.
3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Oh, great. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even care. I just want to know what he means. We come at us at a time of mourning. The legacy is struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. Oh, great. More sacrifice. You know, I think at this point, since, like, you know, I'm really tired of, like, people killing people. I want to go back somewhere else.
I would do the bottom one.
No, I would say what happened. I will know more details when the messenger arrived. The vagaries of childbirth, perhaps, but this is not your concern. How do I leave this conversation?
Not aggressive. Like I said, just pick the last one and we'll be done with it.
I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or the stable, for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Yeah. Oh, great.
Alright, so you gotta find the body of the person or whatever.
Why would I do that? Like real talk.
Yeah, search the tree.
I know, but real talk. What?
And do you not want to talk to those people around the corner or that guy?
Well, give me a second. What? Why would I want to do that? Why would I want to talk like realistically, roleplay wise? Why would my character want to search a dead body hanging up in a tree? With like a town full of crazy people talking about sacrifice. I'd probably just want to leave before they accuse me of catching something from her.
Were you looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Strange way to talk about your dead. Looks like the tree branched out. Half the town's up there now, seems like. No right way to talk about it. So I think for purposes of this story, I have to kind of do this. My condolences. That's sad.
I'd go around the other side because the
Ooh, mushrooms.
well, there's also something else right there by the ruins of the bottom of the tree too.
Ooh, these?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna make me go all the way around. Just hop over that little wall.
No, I don't think you could have.
So there's this.
Did you want to talk to those people around the corner or no? The lady and the 2 men over there?
I think deep down, not really. But I kind of get the vibe that, like, hey, I should probably get a vibe of the people before I, you know, do anything.
Oh.
Still the map still on me? Oh, okay.
The inn,
The end's this way.
which is what you need. So regardless, you're still going the right way.
Yeah, I'm still going the right way. What the hell? As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. No, do you think I would just be in a stupor and just touch him by accident? Or do you think I would walk away?
I don't know. That's up to you.
Come on, help me out here. What do you think is more roleplay?
I mean, according to you, you just want to find some place to sleep, so I guess just step away.
I mean, I think that makes sense, right? Because, like, you gotta be overwhelmed at this
That's fine,
point.
yeah, just step back.
What the Oh, is that a god woken?
It is, yeah. And there's also the, well, I guess you could do it later, but don't forget the stairs back there to go to the leftish. Yeah.
That's true. Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. You never have too many herbs, man. Maybe these guys know something?
No. Just keep going, because you need to get to the inn, right? Which I think is that one with the circle.
Uh-oh, what is this? You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for a calm... It's a weird sentence. His face is partially obscured by a hood, but his height and stature suggests an elf. Ooh, a fellow elf?
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Okay, so like right off the bat, these guys look like they're real pissed off. And they look like they belong in this village. He seems a little bit different. And like he might be like me. As in, I'm not from around here. So, making friends with someone who's not one of these psychopaths, probably a good thing to do, but at the same time, I don't want to piss off the psychopaths because this place is utterly insane.
I would choose rational, because like I said, that's always your choice that you go to.
Yeah, let's do that. Angry townsman. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adrian's.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Oh shit.
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
Uh-oh.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
Now I'm really confused because
So he has like multiple personality
Does he have, like,
disorder or
Tourette's?
something.
That's where you're wrong.
Yeah, see, I would reason with him. There's obviously something wrong with this other guy, but
we don't want your charity either, foreigner. He's squinting at you through red, blurry eyes. It sounds suspicious, like you're defending him. Oh fuck. Oh. So we're about to throw down, is what I'm hearing.
no, I guess just do your best. Well, you could use the force field because they're probably gonna run up to you.
Nope, I'm just gonna.
The mind wave. Do it. Do it.
Ooh.
Oh no, that the field.
Maybe I should do this one.
Well, no, you want to get all 3 of them, right? I would
You're
use the
right.
bigger one. That.
What have I done? Oh,
Let it play through or figure out what you're doing next.
What the hell was that?
Nice. Alright.
As the last of the attackers fall, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
Yeah.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service.
How did you manage to get stuck out here? That is something of a long story.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with the caravan. A lot of people died.
In Gwithan Ruins? Oh, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. In half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
I'll say a Bailiwick, but
And you survived? I've heard such a thing was impossible. But it seems you either have a knack for timing or the favor of the gods.
what are you doing in Gilded Vale?
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
Well, since I'm a cipher, and he's a wizard, he might be able to help me here, actually.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. And he has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
Oh, that's great. I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. Okay. Well, what did you
I'm
do?
afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did tell that one dude to go fuck his sister. Ah, that. So try to tell them they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent doesn't help. I heard the same thing. He looks as if he's about to say something else. His expression brightens with mischief, but before he can speak, he forces a tight smile, biting his lips so hard you expect to see blood. Finally, his face relaxes, and he shakes his head. I should speak more clearly next time. My apologies. Well, you don't look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
I should get going, because we just, literally murdered 3 people who live here.
As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
Yeah, we should definitely team up, because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're not a crazy villager, so you're probably my best bet.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
Alright, loot body time. Oh yeah.
I gotta find something to sell this crap to. I definitely need to sleep. Okay, let's find out. Nope. Nope, okay.
How do you do?
Oh, sweet! Please sit where you like. Would you like a drink or a room? We have 2 available at the moment. I'm afraid we can't offer much by way of good meal today, unless you're fond of cold porridge. Yeah, let's sleep. Tired as hell.
Uh-oh.
Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers. Blanketed with suffocating anxiety, you open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of a Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind till the sound is deafening. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind, until she is mere inches from your face. Suddenly her head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them, the vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Oh, great. Well,
I guess you're going back to the tree then.
next venture. Alright, so I think this is a good save point. Alright, so we'll save point here. Bloop. Oh my gosh, how many?
Top.
What do I got going on here? Alright, so we got the encampment. I did that, and then I did that. Look, we're just gonna load up.
I would just oversave on the Black Hound again.
Let's just call it. So session 2. Boom, session 2 save. And then I think that'll give us where we go. Alright, well thanks guys for tuning in. We'll catch you later. I don't know exactly how we're going to be doing the upload. We're kind of just recording little, you know, 1-ish hour sessions of just playing here and there when we got the time. And then at some point we'll start uploading and ideally try to keep some level of consistency. I figured, you know, with the antagonist Kim here, you know, AK, that maybe they'll give me more consistency. As you can tell from my other attempted series, I'm terrible. But, you know, we'll give it the college try. Anything you want to say?
No.
Alright, we'll see you guys later.